We are playing Overture.
Holy shit!
You don't even know what this game is yet.
No, I have no idea.
This game was developed by Black Shell. Ooh, I can click on that. Is developed by Black Shell Games. This probably is going to take me to a website, and I'm not connected to the internet, so I'm not going to click that. But this game is great. They actually sent me this game like a month and a half ago, and I'm terribly sorry that I haven't gotten it up.
Way to go.
It's, well, to be fair, we recorded it like the week that they sent it to us, and for whatever reason, the video footage got goofed up. It didn't even get corrupted. It just like, it's somewhere in translation it pooped, and then I couldn't recover it, and Nathan didn't want to record again. So now it's you and I.
Yay! I'm the second best one.
Whoop whoop!
Yeah.
You're not the second pick. You just were not as available.
That's cool. What the hell?
Oh, cool. So I don't think we played on this computer, so we're starting fresh.
Oh, okay.
This game is I would describe it as an action roguelike. It only kind of feels appropriate. You collect gold, you choose your class. We got warriors, rogues, mages, and shamans. These guys are your, melee fighters. These guys use bows and fucking sneaky things. These guys use magic. Ah, and shamans, I don't know what they do, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah, got me.
So, we're gonna start with the warrior, because I like warriors. And yeah. WSD move, attack, and stats. Done. Done.
Oh, 1-1. That's never something you really see anymore.
Are you kidding me? That is like what you see in roguelikes.
Oh, crap.
Ooh.
+5 Magnon.
Magic? Magic? I think it's
no,
magic.
it's Magan.
Megan. I wonder if they've updated the game since I played it last, because I don't remember seeing...
that sword is really magical.
So, yeah, well, this is how they kind of balance out the melee fighters, is that you get decent range. You can't, like, fucking fight across screen, but you get a little bit of range so you don't just, like, fucking die all the time. Because, yeah, you get hurt when you touch these assholes.
That's fair. I do like the numbers flying across the screen. It's very Final Fantasy 13 for those who've played.
I guess
it's nothing like Final Fantasy.
I was gonna say, I played Final Fantasy 13 until I hated it.
Oh, you got that far?
Well, it didn't take very long.
There you go. Sorry, Square Enix.
No, I am not sorry. Fuck that game.
Wow.
I fucking hated Final Fantasy 13. It's bullshit.
Oh my god.
But we're not talking about Final Fantasy.
No, we're not.
So,
jeez.
I don't know if you noticed, but I have a little buddy.
Oh yeah.
I saved him.
Little Larry there.
Hey man, he doesn't have a name.
No.
But we'll call him. Ah, fuck. But so
Larry?
So I saved him out of a crate. Is basically why he became my buddy.
Those damn crates.
He's a little chef dude.
Chef?
Yeah, he's
I'd
got
say butcher, but
butcher. Yeah, it's close enough. Food.
Yeah, well. Oh, FYI, I
Whee!
forgot to mention this when I got here, and I feel you guys should know too. Driving here is not the issue. It isn't. It's really not.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Why are you talking about driving here? You mean driving to my apartment to record?
Yes.
Or our studio?
Our awesome studio that's got like a fountain.
Professional
and,
recording space?
Yeah, totally. It's not an apartment. That would be totally like.
That would be totally amateur and.
Yeah. Anyway.
Fucking.
I don't know. So the one part that drives me absolutely bonkers is when I'm down the street from your place. At that point, the GPS can turn off. You know, like, I'm comfortable with where I am. The street, however, hates me. Because there is a pothole the size of my car that is, like, within feet of where I have to turn, and I always forget about it. Holy... Wow, that... Okay. I would say instant headache, but,
We'll talk about that when you finish your story.
Basically, for the last, like, 4 or 5 times I've driven out here, I'm like, oh, cool, I turn right, I'm like 5 minutes away, and, I'll send you a message or something using voice text. Don't text and drive, people.
You use voice text? That's weird.
Yeah, well, it's the law. No, I'll send you a message like,
mandatory to use voice
there.
text if you don't.
I'll have like that little moment of like, oh, I'm excited. We get to record tonight. And, we'll see what happens. And then I hit the pothole, and then all of my happiness goes away, and it's immediately replaced by anger at the street, at the city, at you for living near a pothole. Like I get so mad.
Oh god!
Wow!
Oh, I feel like I was a little bit more swarmed with enemies this time around.
What the hell happened there?
All right. Well then. Yeah, I know exactly what pothole you're talking about, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, like there's like 82 cones surrounding a fucking, like curb that's like a mile down the road that nobody would hit, but that pothole for some reason nobody really cares about. It's just sort of there.
Yep. Yep, I've often worried that I've popped a tire because of that. But anyway, back to the game.
Sorry.
So if you recall, that boss, he was like a
giant
mini
thing?
boss. Yeah, just giant dude. So Nathan and I talked a lot about this. I don't really like the user interface for multiple reasons.
Okay.
So the game is very chaotic. Yes. I feel as though we can unanimously agree.
Yes.
Shit just fucking happens and fills the screen. My problem is that the user interface did not accommodate that. I cannot see my health bar, my mana bar, any of the most important variables of this game
that's true.
When fucking half the screen is filled by a monster.
That's fair.
Now, maybe that's the intention. And if that's the intention, that's bullshit. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It is bullshit. Because you need to know these things. Why would you display those stats if we didn't need to always see them,
Yeah, no, that's totally, I agree.
So, there are many things that they could have done to accommodate the chaotic nature of this game. Now, should they have made it less chaotic? Maybe. But I think it's kind of what gives the game a lot of its feel. And if it wasn't chaotic like this, then it actually might be kind of boring.
That's true.
Because there's a lot of open space. There's a lot of, like, random objects, and when I kill everything, it's like, why am I still over here? I'm just gonna go down to the next floor, because there's fucking nothing other than crates to break. So yeah, that's my spiel on that. Also,
Yeah,
I like these little, like, oh, you can't see what's under here until you're under here thing. Except, they're too small. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it so small?
It's like it's a building?
You can't hide anything under there. Like, I like it as an idea, but I feel like it was under-executed. Like, they could have utilized this better.
Yeah, there could have been several different things you could have done with that space.
Yes. I think that was all the design things I had in mind.
Okay.
Okay, something else to talk about. It's kind of hard to tell. So, oh, maybe they fixed this, actually.
Huh.
So before, it didn't tell you the attack power of a weapon or an item. Ooh, gold. Until you already picked it up. But at that point, like, you'd be like, well, I already have better things, so why did I drop this? Or maybe it's, oh, okay, so it doesn't tell you the magic ability. Maybe that's what it was. So it's kind of hard to tell, like, what do I currently have equipped? I didn't remember if I had, like, is this the new ability that I'm gonna get? Or is this what I'm currently wielding? I think they kind of fixed it since then, but I still wish that it kind of had some kind of hint that it has a magical ability. But I guess half of my argument was defeated because they already fixed it. So.
Yeah, how about that, Chris?
Yeah, well, this is what happens when it takes you a while to replay a game that you fucked up.
No, you fucked up.
I did fuck up. I think this is the boss. Maybe it's not.
Oh, why? But he wasn't even doing anything.
No, it was not the boss. So there's a boss on every floor. And you have to kill them in order to advance. Ooh.
Okay, go figure.
Chance to summon a skeleton on hit. Fuck yeah! And the bosses are really fucking difficult. But fun. Sort of.
I was gonna say, there are certain games where this sounds like Dark Souls. They don't really prepare you at all for what comes with the boss fight. and that almost it irritates me a little bit, but I understand it's the whole trial and error thing, figure out the boss's weakness or whatever. But when it's something like that dragon on the bridge in Dark Souls,
oh yeah,
where it's just
shit.
like, fuck you, no, fuck you, we hate our players, like, that's a dick move. I'm sorry.
A dick move.
It's one thing to establish that there are things that are big and terrifying and you should stay away from until you're like ready to handle them, but for the most part, that's, I don't know. I feel like that's not really...
Now, the counter I will make is that is sort of a thing of roguelikes. It doesn't really matter, because you're expected to die very frequently and replay very frequently.
Yeah.
And this game doesn't follow traditional roguelike standards in that it's you can advance, you can upgrade and purchase new classes, which makes the game more playable, or makes it easier, so you can advance farther.
Right.
That's not a traditional roguelike thing. Normally it was just you do shit and you die until and then you try again and maybe you'll do better that time. Maybe you'll have better luck because fucking everything is based on random variables.
Yeah. One game that actually adapted that idea of, you know, leveling up or using resources to try your hand at those random variables was Rogue Legacy.
Rogue Legacy is fucking great.
Game so much.
That game was fantastic for more reasons than just that too. Oh god. Oh, I guess I'm doing okay. Are my guys healing me? That's wonderful. I think.
Did you just kill him? Is he dead?
No. Not yet.
Okay.
I didn't even see what was hitting me. So that's the boss. I always thought that the that little like glowy thing that circles him was like a sword attack or like a melee attack, and I thought that was weird. But it turns out that's like the indication that he's about to use some special ability.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little counterintuitive.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, so that's the warrior class. So next time maybe we'll try more rogue. I know I played one with rogue, but we didn't talk about it. So next episode we'll do some rogue.
Yeah.
See what these guys are.
Trickster, the bandit,
yeah,
the duelist.
Duelists. I like duelists.
Rogue.
All right, cool. Well, we'll see you in the archives. I think. You don't have to be quiet there, could you?
Well, but it already happened.
You could be like, bye, guys.
No.